everyone, and welcome to another video. It is time for another Shop My Stash Curly Combo video, where I take you to my product stash and I give you a running commentary on why I'm choosing the products that I'm choosing. If you're new here, my name is Michelle. I'm a licensed hairstylist with over 20 years of experience, and on this channel, I use those 20 years of experience to help you have healthy, happy hair. So follow me and let's take a look at my stash. Okay, so here we are at my product shelves, and clearly I need to do some organizing. Maybe I'll do that on camera. Let me know in the comments down below if that's something you would be interested in seeing, is watching me organize all of this. But for right now, let's take a look at this upper shelf. And this is the one that's kind of standing out to me. So this is something that I've done a little bit of experimenting with, but not a whole lot. It's the Evolve Super Finish Polishing Balm, and this is something that can be used on wet hair at the beginning of a styling routine, or it can be used to refresh or used at the end of the routine. So I've been kind of playing around with this only a little bit, and I'd really like to try using it a little bit more. And because it's supposed to be really good at frizz fighting, it's the perfect choice for today because it is humid out. And for those of you who are new here, I do live in a very dry climate, so humidity is a rarity around here, but we are experiencing some because we've been having rain off and on. And by off and on, I mean it rains for like 5 to 20 minutes here and there, maybe one day, maybe not the next day. It's nothing. And whatever thunderstorms we get are really, really wimpy. So anyway, I'm gonna start with this, and I'll just set it right up here. And now I'd like to try to stick with the theme of stuff that kind of helps with humidity. So just because of, the humid climate that I just spoke of. So now I need a curl cream, and I haven't used this one in a while, and I'm picking this one because it gives the hair great definition and it does help fight frizz. And these are all good things and fit in with the theme of trying to fight humidity. So I'm gonna go with that one. And then as far as a gel, I definitely wanna use something that's good for humidity. So I've got this one right here, which is the Twist by Wavy. It's the Weather Up Gel. And when I tested this out, it actually happened to be humid then, and it held up really, really well. So I am going to either use that one, or the other one that I could use is also by Wavy, somewhere back here. See, this is why I need to reorganize. So right back here, I have the Wavy Advanced Climate Control Heat and Humidity Gel. And I really like this one as well. I haven't used this one in quite some time, so I think I might actually use this one with these other products. So that is going to be a polishing balm, a curl cream, and a gel. And then because I want some volume, I'm gonna go ahead and use foam or volumizing mousse up at my roots. And I think I'm gonna actually head back up to Evolve up here and use my Insta Volume mousse, and I'll just put that at my roots. And I'll just go ahead and set that here for now, and then I will meet you back in my bathroom and we'll get these products applied, and then I'll diffuse and show you the results. I've already washed my hair with the Keratin Collagen shampoo, and for conditioner, I used the Keratin Freshening Mask. I'm gonna start by applying the Super Finish Polishing Balm, and here is what that looks like. That's just one pump. It's kind of clear and not really serum-y. You would think that it would feel like a serum, but it actually feels very liquidy and almost like water. So I'm gonna do a few pumps here and emulsify it on my hands and then run it through my hair. And then I'm gonna use my detangling brush to just quickly brush through and evenly distribute that throughout my hair. And that definitely gives my hair some nice slip too, so that's great. Time for some lift and volume at the roots with the Insta Volume. Give it a good shake and just a couple of pumps, and it's kind of nice and light and foamy. And of course, I'm dropping some on the floor because this is what always happens. So I'm just gonna kind of scrub that into my roots and along here. I kind of stick to the top of my head. I really don't put it in underneath. This is where you're going to get most of your volume from anyway, is up near your roots. And then I kind of run my fingers through to help bring some of that product down the strands a bit to help with volume there as well. Time to apply the curl cream. Start off with that much. Emulsify. Run it through my hair. And then I'm gonna grab my brush and distribute the product through my hair. And I'm gonna brush style using my paddle brush, and I'm loving using this instead of using the one that I've used on almost every other video that I've used up to this point. I like this one because it's bigger, I can take bigger sections and it goes a lot faster. And I kind of like the results of this one a little bit better. If you'd like to see the difference between the two of these, I did do a brush comparison video, and that's going to be right up here if you want to check that out. I'm just going to separate that into a couple of sections, get my hair all nicely smoothed out, and then brush at a 90-degree angle from my head to keep my hair from being really stuck to my head and flat. Toss that over my shoulder and do the same thing on the other side. And then I just kind of push my hair up, give a little gentle squeeze just to help encourage the curls to form. Do the same thing over here. Push my hair up, gentle squeeze. And I'll move on to the other sections where I do the same thing, and I'll be brushing at a 90-degree angle and a 90-degree angle. And I'll be back when it's time to apply the gel. Now that the curl cream is applied and my hair is brush styled, it is time for the gel. So let's go ahead and start off with a decent sized blob of this. And I'd show you how much I have in my hand, except for it's runny, so it would just run down to the floor, but it is a fairly decent size in the palm of my hand. And I'm just going to kind of smooth it over and scrunch it in throughout my hair. One of the things that I really love about this gel is how runny it is. I love a good watery gel. It just makes application that much easier. It just distributes through the hair so much easier than like a thicker gel. And then I'll just do the same thing on the other side. Apply the gel, scrunch it in, make sure everything's nicely coated, including the underneath. And I just kind of go like this to get that on there. And I even make sure I have some of the gel up here, but I wait until there's a little bit left on my hands so that I'm not putting a ton up there, because I do want to make sure that I have the hold and frizz fighting benefits of the gel up at my roots. And finish it off with a spritz of the Aquage working spray. And I realize this is a lot of products. However, I would much rather layer a little of each different product and get the results that I want versus putting a lot of just one product in there and not getting the results that I want. I just find that layering multiple products tends to work a lot better for me and my hair and for achieving the results that I want to get. So I'm going to go ahead and diffuse, and then I'll be back to show you what it looks like after it's been dried. We'll scrunch out the crunch, we'll do some fluffing, and I'll show you the final results. Now that my hair is dry, I'll give you a close-up of the frizz situation, and as you can see, I don't really have a whole lot. It is extremely minimal and totally acceptable as far as I'm concerned. I don't expect frizz-free results. That's just not very realistic. So I am very good with what I've got going on. And I do have a little bit of a cast, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply my Evolve Wonder Balm. And I just use a partial pump. That's all I really need. It's just a small drop. And then I'm gonna evenly distribute this throughout my hair. And this is another product that is really good for helping to fight frizz and smooth the hair and add some shine. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start scrunching out the crunch, and then I'm gonna give my hair a good fluff and show you the results. Okay, so here it is, all scrunched and fluffed, and I have a lot of definition, a lot of really nice shine, and I do have a little bit of the cast left in. I'm gonna leave that in just because I wanna see if I can get some longevity out of this for tomorrow, and I'll probably pop back in here tomorrow morning and show you how well it all held up given the humidity. I will be going out and about outside today, so it will get exposed to the humidity, so it'll be interesting to see how all these products work together against that humidity. So I will probably be, like I said, stopping in here tomorrow morning, and I'm trying to give it the best chance that I can by leaving in a little bit of the cast. I do tend to do this. Actually, what I typically do when I'm not doing my hair for a video is I wash later in the day and I sleep with the cast in, and then I scrunch it out in the morning, which really helps with longevity and frizz control. So yeah, so I will definitely be leaving what's left of this cast in there, but so far I'm really liking the results. This doesn't give me a ton of volume, but that's okay because right now what I'm mostly focused on is the definition, the longevity, and trying to keep the frizz as under control as possible in the humidity. And if that means I have to sacrifice a little bit of volume, that's fine, because I know that as the frizz develops, it's going to give me some more volume. So I would much rather start off with definition given the weather circumstances that I'm currently dealing with. And that's all I've got for today, so I'll see you tomorrow and we'll take a look at how everything looks. Good morning, everyone. So it's day 2 and I took my hair out of the bonnet, let it settle while I was eating my breakfast and drinking my coffee. And this is what I've got going on. And I'd say this is pretty impressive. Yes, there's some frizz and some curls are a little bit wonky here and there. I've got, a couple of weird stretched out pieces or whatever. But overall, this is really, really good day 2 hair. Like, the frizz is pretty minimal, especially considering that it is still really humid out. It was humid yesterday and I did go out and about in the humidity, so I wasn't just sitting in air conditioning and hiding from it. And then also my clothes dryer was running this morning and my apartment is very humid because of it. So my hair has been exposed to a lot of humidity at this point. And this is not a lot of frizz considering how much humidity it's been exposed to. So I would say that this combination of products did a really great job of resisting the humidity. And because I haven't done anything to my hair yet today, let's go ahead and give it a little bit of a fluff. And one of the perks of both frizz and humidity is volume. And I have a lot of it today, thanks to both the frizz, the humidity. So it is giving me all the nice benefits without too much of the negative. So I don't have so much frizz that that's all I've got. My hair isn't so fluffy and blown out that I no longer have any discernible curls left in my hair. I've got still some nicely defined curls, I've got shine, and I've got a lot of volume, and what more could I possibly ask for? I think this is some pretty great day 2 hair. I really like the product combination, and I will probably be doing it again. It turned out really, really well. Hopefully you found this video helpful and you took away some tips for a combination that'll help you fight humidity. If you like this video, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.